Hey, motherfuckers, what's good? Yeah.
Can I can I get a can I get a yodeling?
Yodelay.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Chilling with the Villains. I'm your Eastside Flea, accompanied by the villains themselves, Regal and Grim. What's going on, boys?
Gang. What's going on?
Yo.
One day into the week, man, we already got a whole bunch of shit to talk about. So, let's jump right into it. Regs, what is our first topic for today?
So, the first topic is Blade. The first topic is Blade being R-rated. It's confirmed.
As it should be.
Right.
As it fucking should be. And to be honest, if I'm not mistaken, I think the Wesley Snipes movies were R-rated. If I'm thinking about like all the blood and shit that was happening.
I watched it the other day. That shit was fire.
He said I watched that shit the other day, nigga. It was R-rated to me.
It was fire. Yeah. So it was actually. Oh, go ahead, my man. Nah, go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say some stupid. I was gonna just say Wesley Snipes' hairline was R-rated. That shit was fire. Even the hairline was R-rated.
Did it? Yeah, it was so it was confirmed that by the director Jan Demange. He confirmed it that it was gonna be R-rated. He actually said that Mashhad Ali is actually a deep actor, so he would love to work.
Yeah, R-rated would probably be up his alley too, especially for like the tone that the movie should go for. Obviously, like we said, like with the original Blade movies, they definitely had that more dark tone, more serious tone and shit like that. Like Blade wasn't really there, cracking jokes and like being fuck around. You know, he was taking ass and kicking names. What they meant to say? He was taking ass and kicking names. But fucking Blade doesn't fuck around. So I'm happy to hear that. Obviously, this is going to be the second R-rated movie that Marvel drops when this comes out, because the first one is going to be Deadpool 3, which was confirmed to be R-rated a couple of months ago and shit. So it's good to see Marvel now kind of like leaning into the R rating and shit like that, especially with their fan base kind of like getting older. You know what I mean? It's been a really long time since the first Iron Man movie came out. So if you think about it, a lot of those kids that went to see Iron Man, us, are now fucking adults that have kids and shit like that. So definitely, I feel like it's the perfect time to move into that like serious tone. And we also seen it with fucking with Echo. Echo came out with a trailer earlier this week as well. That shit was fucking wild. And right off the bat, we saw that they have the TVMA rating, which is going to be like the first one that has that rating, and that's kind of like going for like that darker tone that was on the original Daredevil one,
which is
that. So
OD fire.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of looking like the light-skinned Blade right now. The Puerto Rican Blade is crazy.
Yeah.
Blade's vampires.
Blah.
We all gotta look like Blade.
Yeah, we all looking like what they want. Yeah, what the fuck, man? No, but yeah, man, it's a lot to it's a lot to look forward to with fucking with Blade and shit. Especially because I think they said that they went through like a bunch of different rewrites. They wound up changing the writer of the movie to the writer from Logan to kind of like make the movie more, I guess, concise and just a better movie overall. Because I think they said like the first draft of the movie had Blade being like the fourth leading role in the fucking Blade movie.
Yeah, so that was insane.
Yeah, it was wild. It was definitely wild with that. But yeah, man, already definitely seems like the way to go. And I don't think we could have got the correct Blade movie any other way.
Right. That's insane. Yeah. Like to give it a lesser tone than R-rated is.
And you know what? You know what I don't understand either? Like when you think about it, right? We get so many different versions of movies after they come out. Like we get like the director's cut. We get like, why don't they just make two different versions of one movie and have like a PG version or like a PG-13 version?
Yeah.
And then like an R-rated
version. Right.
Would it be that fucking hard for them to like
cancel out shit?
Because if you think about the amount of different deleted scenes and other shit that they do, why not implement the way that they could drop a movie and have two different versions? It essentially be the same movie, but maybe you cut away from certain bloody scenes and shit like that,
and still have the same outcome, if not more outcome, with income of the with You have more kids going to see it. PG, more parents feeling more comfortable letting their kids go to see a PG-13 movie. You know what I mean? Go see Deadpool. You know what I mean? Curse and I mean not curse really, but say certain words. You know what I mean? Because there are certain words that are said on TV and all that. But you know,
Right.
without the blood and
Not
gore.
that. And just have it be an option there. Like maybe it won't be as good as the R-rated version, but at least it being an option allows you to still, reach the whole audience that you essentially want to reach. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, man, I'm excited for that, man. I'm definitely excited for the Blade movie. They better do Mahershala Ali justice, because, like you were saying, he's one of the best actors right now in the MCU. So, don't fuck around, Marvel, and find out. Don't you fuck around with him. What we got next, Reeves? Oh shit. Okay, so yeah.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah. So if I'm not bugging, like you just said, Reeves, the report was that the rumor right now is that Tobey Maguire and Hugh Jackman may be targeted to lead the Secret Wars movie. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of different points to touch on when it comes to this. There's a lot of different ways that we could like unwrap it and shit like that. I just want to go off on the record and say that I'm fucking excited. Like this, if you're gonna bring in any type of multiversal shit and you want to incorporate previous universes that are established and shit like that we would actually care about, Tobey and Hugh Jackman are the two, like obviously Iron Man and shit now, but like before Iron Man, Wolverine and Spider-Man, Tobey and Hugh, like, you know what I mean? Like they were carrying Marvel when it came to like the cinematic shit. So for them to like lead that movie, I think that'd be dope, and it'll be a way to kind of like, I guess, ramp shit up for this phase. Because if we're being honest, this phase kind of has been a little lackluster when it comes to the multiversal shit. So I think that'd be a perfect way to like bring everything back together and kind of make this phase worthwhile. Grim, how you feeling, bro? How you feeling about this?
I'm excited for this. So is this gonna be like Tobey's universe leading the Avengers to where they were still alive and potentially bring back the original Avengers, or is this gonna be like
shit? See,
Wolverine's
you
universe?
wildin'.
Yeah.
You wildin'. Kevin Feige's gonna send he gonna send the people in the suits to your crib. Like, nah, this nigga got the script. We gonna have to kill us. Like, he's wildin'.
I mean, these are the two original Avengers, man. They gotta figure some shit out.
Yeah. I think potentially what this could be is like, it'll be like the same Tobey, obviously from all the Spider-Man movies, and he'll have recollection of what happened in, what was it, Far From Home? Spider-Man 3?
Yeah, Far From Home.
Was it No Way Home? It was Far From Home, right? Okay, so yeah. I think it'll be some shit where it continues from Far From Home when it comes to like Tobey Maguire and shit like that. And then maybe we'll see a situation where Wolverine kind of gets stranded after Deadpool 3. And maybe at the end of Deadpool 3, he links up with Tobey. And now that's like the scene while the universes are kind of like ending and shit. And it would be dope because you could have just kind of like these old Marvel cinematic heroes before, prior to the MCU and shit like that. So you could have like Tobey, you could have Hugh Jackman, right? There were reports of the original Fantastic Four pulling back up. So they could do some elite shit, right? We got Reed Richards already in Multiverse of Madness. Why not go crazy? Bring back Jessica Alba as the Invisible Woman, have her be one of the Avengers of the multiverse and shit like that.
Right.
Fucking, like, we could go crazy, to be honest.
Right. It's probably
we
like.
could go wild.
Yeah.
We could go wild. Maybe remember the reports of Ben Affleck Daredevil coming back, supposedly, shit like that. A lot of the others. So hopefully, if Deadpool doesn't kill everybody in his fucking movie, and some of these people make it to the Secret Wars.
That ass.
Because you know, this nigga Deadpool cannot be trusted with access to other universes. As you've seen at the end of Deadpool 2, he's like, "Oh no, this movie was trash."
Right.
Who else
Killed himself.
could be on that? Who else could be on that team?
Chris Evans. He's been confirmed to come back in Secret Wars. He's before the strike, of course.
As Human Torch, though, or as Captain America?
Captain America.
What if we come back as both?
As both. Ooh.
That's crazy. Oh, since we know they have CGI that can do it already. We've seen like Will Smith shit.
Funny shit. I know. Like, I'm like probably the biggest Fantastic Four fan that I know, besides like my boy Ant and shit like that. But we don't like as Fantastic Four fans. We don't really talk about that third Fantastic Four movie, like the little reboot that came out. We don't really talk about that.
Yeah.
But I won't lie, the nigga that played Reed Richards in that movie, I don't know his fucking name. He's a great actor though. You know what I'm talking about?
I'll tell you right now.
He's in a lot of cool shit. He's fire. I fuck with him. But I think it would be cool for him to come back. For him to come back as Reed Richards, and then Jessica Alba to come back as Invisible Woman and have them like interact and shit. Just because we got to get ready for Fantastic Four. I think that'd be a cool way to like introduce everybody and shit like that. So yeah, man. He was in some shit, right, with Jonah Hill.
Yeah,
They were selling guns and shit.
Yeah.
What was the name of that movie?
His name is Miles Teller. There you go.
Oh, War Dog?
Yeah, War Dog.
War Dogs,
that movie is fucking fire, bro. That movie is so tough. I'm not gonna lie, they was getting to that bag.
Right? That ass.
Yeah, they was getting right. Yeah, I'm trying to think like what other pre-MCU heroes could show up.
Can you think?
I feel like it won't be anybody that was already in the Illuminati this time.
No,
I'm trying to think of like
is
the
there
people that got killed by
is there any
Scarlet Witch.
mutants or anything like that? Any mutants that you think?
I'm always down for. Oh my God, what's his name? Marsden, the guy that played the original Cyclops from Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm always down for him to come back and solve
that ass. Yeah. Right.
He looked like.
What about a beast or something like that? Have you seen a beast?
Kelsey Grammer slap the shit out of you. Talking about Frazier come back.
Magneto or somebody like that? Do you see a Magneto?
Yeah. I see Michael Fassbender Magneto. I don't know if I see old Magneto coming back.
Okay.
I can see young Magneto coming back though, just because he was like one of the bright parts of the new X-Men movies. Like you can fuck with that version of Magneto.
Okay.
I can see it coming back. You know who I can see making a cameo? Maybe obviously not in an Avenger role, but maybe in Deadpool 3 in a multiversal role. I can see X-23 reprising her role.
Okay.
Like that actor from Logan. Now she's probably a little more grown and shit like that. She probably look like X-23 in the comics right now and shit. So I think that'd be a cool lane to go down as far as like other non-MCU heroes to show up. I'm trying to think, man. Outside of Fantastic Four, X-Men, there's not really much to work with. Maybe I'm gonna sound foolish. Maybe somebody from the fucking New Mutants, maybe.
I would say a Hulk, but I'm pretty sure Kevin Feige doesn't even mess with Edward Norton anyway.
Yeah. No, I could get out of there. I love him as an actor, but I don't know. I think that's one of those, like, everything else was repairable. Not repairable, but like there was no damage done. Like when it came to like Hugh Jackman never damaged the relationship between Marvel Studios. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that was more like Norton actually had history with Marvel Studios. Like they were gonna bring him back, and then we know what happened. So I don't know if he comes back though. I don't know if he, especially, or maybe he does, because we know they've been talking shit about the Hulk, saying that they need to redeem the Hulk. That'd be a cool version of the Hulk to come back from that movie. He fought the Abomination. That'd be cool.
Maybe Eric Banner's Hulk.
Eric Banner, right?
Yeah. That could be cool too, the original. But have him still mad green and shit. That'd be cool as shit, I guess. He was more tanky too.
Yeah.
Like, like the T-Rex on.
He was bigger too. A little bigger.
He was bigger, yeah.
And he grew every time, damage.
Yeah.
Pause.
He got bigger and shit, yeah. Nah, you good. OD pause, but you good. Grew bigger every time. Then that's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy. Alright, so I can't really think of any other. You know who I can see on that team actually? I can see Tom Hardy Venom.
Fire. I was thinking of Venom.
I bet you fucking was, nigga.
But I didn't want to.
Fuck out of here. I don't want to talk to you about Venom. I don't want to talk to you about any Spider-Man related character. Fuck you. Fuck your chair. Fuck your console. Fuck that game case right there.
The collector's edition.
I'm gonna play Spider-Man on my own. Those are Lego superhero.
You still have one of the greatest though. You have Ultimate Alliance. I love that shit.
Yeah, 1 and 2. We're gonna have to kick D off the membership one day. Just go full on into a full relationship because you're gonna need those. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you want to kick them out. Look at them. Oh, fuck you. Yeah. I can't really think of anybody, so we can move on, I guess, from this. But I'm super excited for this, and I can actually add on to this. We did get the report that they were originally considering bringing back the original Avengers for a movie.
Yeah, right.
I'm not gonna lie, all the reports that I read were kind of like past tense, and then it sounded basically like they decided to not do that anymore. And I'm wondering if this is the reason why. Like, you know what? Instead of bringing back Robert Downey Jr. for $1.8 billion and the shit, why not let's bring back Tobey and Hugh Jackman and have them lead the movie?
Movie, right?
Why not? We already have years of investment with the character, just like Iron Man, and I'm pretty sure they'll be able to sign Hugh Jackman and Tobey for less together than they would for Robert Downey himself. You know what I mean?
Right.
At this point. So I'm wondering if this is like the reason why they decided to not do that, because they're gonna do this instead. Which I think would be fucking dope. Right? Because what if at the end of Spider-Man, Tobey we never got confirmation that Tobey traveled safely to his universe. He could have got transported to Secret. He could have got transported. He's waiting for us to get to the movie.
To the movie,
He's there already.
Right.
He's already there. We don't fucking know, to be honest.
Waiting for the release.
That ass.
Yeah, waiting for the fucking release. Pause. You're free. Don't let that fly, though. You ain't waiting for no release. You heard? Fucking free. Nah, I agree. Let's move on. We got next on the docket.
Alright, so next on the docket we have Zelda Link.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really have much to say about this. I think I'm actually kind of disappointed with the news because I really wanted it. I think they should have also got the same treatment from Illumination. I think they should have been able to handle the Zelda movie as well, the same way they handled Mario. Something like that.
Right.
So I would have liked to have seen a Zelda movie animated, but if we go on live action, I guess there's potential there, especially with Nintendo overseeing everything. You know, like they super strict when it comes to their property and shit like that. So I don't think they will let a bad Zelda movie come out. But I wouldn't be surprised if like this shit is like half animated, half live action. You know, like one of those kind of.
Yeah,
what was the movie that did that? Was it Alice? Like the Alice in Wonderland movie? That shit was like animated and live action at the same time.
Right.
It was weird.
But
like
this
had like animated.
We have, if I'm not mistaken, we have Sony and Nintendo in on it. We have the same. We have Arad as co-producer. So they're
Really?
the same people that made, you know, like all the Spider-Man movies and
Have them as
Spider-Verse.
co-producers for the Zelda show?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's confirmed. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe.
Yeah, it's gonna be 50% financed by Nintendo, and then Sony is gonna handle the theatrical dimension.
Isn't that crazy how Sony still like nigga, like it's crazy like entities like Microsoft and Sony, they still have revenue coming in from shit other than video games. Like I know we're nerds and we love video games, that's what we think about. But like niggas still gotta go see Sony when it comes to like.
And the director is Wes Ball.
I don't know who that is. Pause as well.
He's gonna be the director for the upcoming Planet of the Apes movie.
Oh, the Kingdom.
Yeah,
that's gonna be hard.
Yeah, yep. And
so we got a lot of people.
Man. Also ties to the Super Mario movie, which you know is fire.
That makes sense. Obviously, that makes shit. I just thought like I don't know like when it comes to like casting people and shit. I just don't know who would we go with when it comes to that and shit. But we'll see. We'll see what's up. But yeah, what's up? What else we got? I don't really got much. Y'all got anything to say about that? Like I'm excited for the movie, but I just don't know who's playing who. Like who the fuck I would cast as Link.
Cast as Link, right? Yeah.
Not only that, it's like Link doesn't even talk. So it's like, how the fuck is that even gonna work? Like, I know it worked for the Mario movie, but it worked because I feel like it was animated. You know what I mean? Like, having a person, like a live action person, talk as Link is gonna be really weird.
Really weird, right?
And I feel like more weird than Mario. People don't talk about that shit as much, but I feel like I could picture Mario speaking before I could picture Link speaking.
Link speaking.
Like, does this nigga Link have an accent? Does he sound like he from Boston? My fucking coffee. My fucking, right? You know, I wanna, who the fuck knows at this point? Yeah, I'm mildly excited for that, man. How you feeling, Graham? You excited for that?
I was never really much of a Zelda fan. I've really played it since like N64. It's probably the last Zelda game I played. But I mean, I'll still watch it, see what they do with it.
Damn, if kids, if we have any kids watching Between Villains, this is the person just the type of gamer that you don't want to be. Play them Zelda games. Play them. No, I'm joking. But yeah, man. I guess I'm excited. I'm just I'm kind of like a little skeptical, you know.
Yeah,
when it
yeah,
comes to, like,
yeah. Because casting is definitely important nowadays in movies.
And I also feel like I would be less skeptical if it was animated.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
What else? We got anything else? We got any other news to dive into? I'm ready to talk.
Yeah.
Oh, we do. I think I remember.
We have Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. What we was talking about doing this podcast today, this is not one of the topics that we had in the shit. But this shit, like, this news probably came out like an hour ago, 2 hours ago, something like that. Probably like at 11 at night. So I know this shit is real. So they said there was like a report from Bloomberg saying that GTA 6 is about to officially get revealed within the next week by Rockstar Games, and we're possibly going to get a trailer for the game in December. So, thoughts? Are you guys hyped for this? I know it's been 30 years. People done had kids. They got married.
I don't want to get hyped yet because, you know, they might delay it again. But
I'm talking about people. Riku done had kids. Since GTA done came out and shit like that.
Ass. And every generation of Grand Theft Auto, and this. I'm hyped for it, man. But I mean, there's a lot of rumors from before that like the game was gonna be super expensive, some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, what do you expect?
And I'm sure people would pay it.
I'll pay it. I mean,
of course.
Yeah, I'll pay it. I can get back in there.
Fuck yeah.
Get back in there.
I'm super interested in like what the storyline's gonna,
Right. Yeah, man, and it has potential to be like, if you're going off of Red Dead 2 was so technically fucking crazy. I don't think people realize how fucking awesome Red Dead 2's engine is. But if you think about how Red Dead 2 was, and then you apply like GTA to that, GTA 6 is probably gonna be fucking ridiculous. Like, it's probably gonna feel like some bugged out shit. You had like certain physics shit that was going on in Red Dead 2 that was just like out of this world. Shit with the weather, the fucking sunlight and shit. Like, imagine that, with, GTA, and they had more years to cook it up. I think it's gonna be wild. They said that trailer's gonna probably drop in December. Grim, do we usually host a Game Award show in December on YouTube?
If we remember, yeah.
That's December, right? So,
I believe so.
So I'm not gonna lie, guys. Definitely keep locked into youtube.com/BetweenVillains for the Game Awards show. We're gonna be hosting that shit. Pretty sure we're gonna get a bunch of big game announcements. It's gonna be fucking wild. Grim, if you have any days at work, we might have to call off that day, my brother, because it's probably gonna be one of the biggest Game Awards shows ever. I know Capcom, they said they had a big game to announce as well, so that's probably gonna happen there. Pretty sure Nintendo's gonna show the next console as well at the Game Awards. You know, with the new Switch is about to come out, so the next Switch or whatever it is. So yeah, man, a lot to look forward to. Keep it locked in here on YouTube, Twitch, everywhere you might catch Between Villains at. Turn on the post notifications, you know, everything like that to support us, and we appreciate you guys, man. Peace. Yeah.